Welcome again to the course of Engineering Graphics. Today you will learn unit number 1, chapter number 1, that is Polygon. Unit 1, topic number 1, Polygon. What do you understand by the word polygon? So polygon means what? So polygon essentially a two-dimensional object with minimum 3 lines which forms a closed loop. So the definition of the polygon is it is a two-dimensional object with minimum 3 sides and forms a closed loop. It means they should join each other. Should join each other. Okay. So this is the definition of the polygon. It is a 2D object with minimum 3 sides and form a closed loop or they join together. Okay. This is the definition of the polygon. Now by this definition, let's understand what are the three different lines. And we will form like this. This is the line number 1, line number 2, line number 3. So by this definition, and again we have to join it. By this definition, it is a triangle. So obviously a triangle is a two-dimensional object with minimum 3 sides and they are joining together. So it's a polygon. Exactly. The definition of, as per the definition of the polygon, triangle is a polygon. Now what do you understand by the two-dimensional object? So let's see. Here I will draw some objects like this is the point. This is the point. Now this point you can see from anywhere it's a point only. Okay. So this doesn't have any dimension. Therefore it is called as the zero dimension. Then this is only one line I have drawn. Only one dimension is there. The dimension is the length. This is the length. And therefore it is called as the only one dimension. Okay. And this one dimension object is particularly called as the line. After that, we have at least two dimensions. This is one dimension, like another dimension will be length. Okay, and here will be the, let's say, the breadth. Okay, now there are two dimensions. So this figure is called as the plane. Two dimension. After that, we will have one more figure which is having 3 dimensions. Like this. These are the 3 dimensions. What are these 3 dimensions? So here it is length. As you have shown, this is the breadth or height. For example, we can show write it height, and this will be the breadth. Okay. So these are the 3 dimensions, and these objects are called as the solids. 3 dimensions. Okay. So this plane objects are essentially a two-dimensional object having any 2 dimension. So by this example, there are 2 dimensions. This is the length, for example, and this may be the altitude. You can call it as a height. So 2 dimensions. Similarly, there are some other examples of the polygon that you can see apart from the triangle are number 1 we can write triangle, then square. In square also you can see rectangle, 4 sides of a particular polygon, rectangle, rhombus, trapezium, etc. Then third figure, actually this is the 3 sides, these are the 4 sides, next is the 5 sides, and the 5 side object is called as the pentagon, 5 sides, then 6 sides, hexagon, then 7 side called as the heptagon, And last is the that you have to study in the polygon is the octagon. Okay, these are the shapes that you have to study in the polygon. You already know what are the different types of the triangle. We will see again: square, rectangle, rhombus, trapezium. And the objects or the shapes that are important for the complete engineering graphics are pentagon, hexagon. So these two shapes are very important. You can see in the next unit also, like projection of the planes, projection of the solid, section of the solid and development of surfaces, and conversion of isometry to the orthographic projection. So these shapes are very important. How to draw these shapes by the general method we will discuss over here. Okay. So this all comes under the polygon, but there is a one shape missing, that is the circle. Because circle is also a two-dimensional object and it's a plane. But why it is not a polygon? Why not a polygon? Question mark. Why it is not a polygon? Because as per the definition of the polygon, it is essentially a two-dimensional object with minimum 3 sides. There are no sides for the circle. It's a curve, okay, no sides, and therefore as per the definition of the polygon, a circle cannot be a polygon. So what we can say, all planes are polygon, but all polygons, sorry, what we can say now, all polygons are plane, but all planes are not polygon. So this we can say from the definition of the polygon. So circle is not a polygon, it is exempted from the polygon. Okay. Now triangle. How many types of triangles are there? So there are particularly 4 types of the triangle: scalene, isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, and right angle triangle. Out of these 4 triangles, 3 are very important. That is right angle triangle. So 30, 60 and 90 degree. Okay. So this angle is 30 degree. Here it is the 60 degree and this is 90 degree. So this is called as the right angle triangle. Second type of the triangle is the isosceles triangle. So here you can see this angle must be 90 degree, this angle is 45 degree, this is the 45 degree. Isosceles triangle. And third type of the triangle is there where all angles are 60 degree and all sides are same. 60 degree, 60 degree, 60 degree, all 3 sides are same. So this type of the triangle is called the equilateral triangle. The shape of the triangle is equally important in the projection of the planes, projection of the solids. Projection of the solid means a triangular prism or triangular pyramid. Okay. Isosceles triangle questions you generally see in the projection of the planes. Okay, these are the 3 main types of the triangles, and then we will see the square, how to draw the square. So all of you know very well, as you have studied earlier also, square is a shape with all sides are same, all angles are 90 degree. All sides are same and all angles are 90 degree. Then rectangle is there. How to draw the rectangular shape? So opposite sides are same, like these 2 opposite sides are same, these 2 opposite sides are same, and the angles 90 degree. Okay. So these are the 3 basic shapes that will be needed further while studying the different topics in upcoming units. So in this polygon, we have to focus more on the 2 shapes that I have already told you, that is pentagon and hexagon. So there is a one method is there as per your syllabus, is the general method only. General method. But apart from general method, there are two more methods. They call as the inscribe in a circle and C is the describe in a circle. But the latter two are omitted from your syllabus, so we have to concentrate only on the general method to draw the polygon. Okay. Now let's begin with the general method to draw the polygon. So general method to draw a polygon. Okay. Now with the example only we will start. So question number 1 you can write, draw a pentagon of 30 mm side using general method. General method. Okay. Space is not there, so I can write here using general method. Okay, this is the question. This question may come in the exam for the 7 marks. So how to start? Okay, so let's draw a line of the 30 millimeter length. Give the notations to this line like A and B. Okay, and you have to write the dimensions somewhat below. So you can follow any one of the method of the dimensioning as I told you earlier, either unidirectional or align method. Okay, so these two points you already have given, A, point A and point B, and the distance between these 2 points is 30 mm. Okay, point A and point B. After that you have to bisect the line AB. How to bisect the line AB? You take any length in a compass which is more than half of the distance, okay, in a compass, draw an arc above, draw an arc below from the point number A, and then same distance in a compass from point B, draw an arc above and draw an arc below. You will get intersection of the arcs and then draw from these 2 points a line. In this way a line can be divided. So this is called the line is bisected. Okay. So we will start one more time. The question is, draw a pentagon of 30 mm side using the general method. So how to proceed? First draw a line of 30 millimeter like this. Mention the dimension at the bottom. Only number you have to write, that is 30. Give the points name as A and B. Okay. You have to follow either unidirectional method or the align method to show the dimensions. Any one of the method throughout. Now you have drawn a line of 30 mm. Okay, and given the dimensions. After that you have to bisect the line AB. How to bisect the line AB? See the process. This is the line drawn of any length and you have to bisect it. So take more than half of the distance in a compass, half of the distance of this line in a compass. So half is somewhere here, more than half will be here. So from point A draw an arc up and down, same distance in a compass, and from point B draw an arc. Between these 2 points draw a line and you can see the line is bisected. So here also you have to do the same thing. First draw a line 30 mm distance, then you have to bisect the line, take more than half of the distance from point A, from point and up and down. From point B also the same distance in a compass and then draw a line. So this way the line is bisected. Okay. After that from point B draw a perpendicular projector so that the perpendicular projector length and the length of the side should be same. Name the point here as a P. So AB equals to PB. AB equals to PB, which is equals to 30 mm. First, you have drawn a line AB of 30 millimeter length. Then you have bisected it. After that, from point B, raise a perpendicular, which is equals to the length AB. That is 30 mm. Then take the length AB in a compass, and draw an arc joining the perpendicular projected drawn from point P at point P. Okay. So the arc will cut the perpendicular bisector at point 6. After that, join the line AP. It will cut somewhere. This point will be 4. Okay, what you have to do? Take the distance BA in a compass, draw an arc up to the perpendicular projector drawn from point P. So it will intersect at point P. The arc will intersect the perpendicular projector and you have to mention this point as a 6. After that, join the line AP. So it will actually intersect the perpendicular projector at point 4. Again, what you have to do? You have to just bisect the line 4 and 6. How to bisect the line 4 and 6? Just like earlier, you have bisected the line AB. Take more than half of the distance here, more than half of the distance from 6 and 4. Okay. And you will get point number 5 in the middle. So here also the same thing, more than half of the distance from point number 4, draw an arc. Same distance from the point number 6, draw an arc. So it will intersect at some point. So you will get the point number 5. After that, you have to take a distance 5a in a compass. That is the radius of the circle. Just this one 5a in a compass. Okay. And draw a circle. Draw a circle. It will pass through the point A and B. This one is the length. Take this length in a compass and draw an arc at various points on the circle. After that, join all the points. So you will get such type of the object over here, and this object is called as the pentagon. Complete the notations. A, B, here it should be C, here it must be D, and here must be E. So this is the pentagon drawn with the help of the general method. If you wanted to draw a hexagon, then what you will do? You just take 6a distance in a compass, 6a distance in a compass, and with the 6a, you draw a circle. You draw a circle like this. And then same distance in the compass, which is equal to the side AB, you cut the various points on the circle. Various point on the circle. Okay, like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and somewhere here will be 6. Join these points. Here A, here 1, 2, somewhere is the 3. Sorry. 3, somewhere is the 4, and here is the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, complete the notations to this object. A, B, this is C, here it must be D. A, B, here must be D, here must be E and F. Okay, the point on the pentagon we have to mark here. This was the point D. I will write inside because of the space constraint. So you can see the